Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Siasat.com English News. I am Ayman Umar. Telangana's Director of Public Health, Dr. G. Srinivasa Rao, on Monday appealed to the information technology companies in the state to reopen their offices, saying they need not have any apprehensions about COVID-19. He said the management of the IT companies should resume work from offices as lakhs of livelihoods are indirectly dependent on them. His appeal came as more than 90% of the IT companies in Hyderabad continue to work from homes for over 1.5 years now. Rao said that as the staff and their families are 100% vaccinated and COVID caseload in the state is low, the IT companies should have no apprehensions in reopening the offices. He said a third wave can happen only if new and more virulent variant of the SARS-CoV-2 emerges, and so far there has been no evidence of this happening in Telangana. After turning the Nizam's Falaknuma Palace into a hotel, the state government is yet again gearing to convert the iconic Paiga Palace into a hotel as well. The iconic Paiga Palace currently houses the American consulate, whose permanent building is under construction in Kachibowli, and the consulate is expected to be shifted in the mid of the next year. Once the palace is vacated, the state government plans to either lease it out to some hotel or sell it. The municipal administration and urban development was looking forward to take control of this sprawling Paiga Palace in the Begumpet area spread on 14 acres. It is learned that the municipal administration and urban development has received instructions from the government to hand over the palace to the GAD. According to sources, the state government is planning to convert this historical palace into a hotel. Professor Syed Ainul Hasan, the Vice Chancellor of the Maulana Azad National Urdu University, has appointed Professor S.M. Rahmatullah as the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the university on 9th of September. A decision in this regard was taken in the meeting of senior professors of the university. Professor Rahmatullah has taken charge of his post and is one of the most senior-most professors of the university. He possesses teaching and research experience of 39 years with expertise on public administration subject. Professor Rahmatullah is the Dean of the School of Arts and Social Sciences. Earlier, he has also rendered his services as the Vice Chancellor in charge of the Maulana Azad National Urdu University from 31st of July 2020 to 28th of July 2021. The Muslim meat sellers in Mathura district have decided to approach the High Court against the ban on the sale of meat. Muhammad Riazuddin, a social worker and president of Sankalp Welfare Society, an NGO, have said in court, Muslim meat sellers have decided to approach the High Court against the ban. They will seek permission to carry on their business on the streets of Muslim majority localities. The ban on liquor and meat in Mathura district is applicable only to their sale and not their consumption. Liquor and meat vends will now be relocated outside the 22 wards of the Mathura Vrindavan Municipal Corporation where the ban has been notified. A senior district official said on Monday that only the sale is banned and there is no prohibition on consumption. Licensed vends and meat shops will be relocated soon, he said. The area where the ban came into effect on Friday night, a 10 square kilometer area from the Krishna Janmabhoomi temple complex, has about 45 liquor shops and 18 meat outlets, including restaurants where non-vegetarian food is served. Mathura District Magistrate Navneet Singh Chahal have said the government will help and train those willing to change their line of business. Former chief of the Indian Council of Medical Research, scientist Dr. Raman Gangadhar, said that the chances of a third wave of COVID-19 in the country are very low. He said even if it occurs, its impact will be far less compared to the first and second waves. Dr. Gangadhar advised that the children should not be sent to schools as of now, as some studies have indicated that long-term side effects of COVID-19 infection among the children. He was against the sudden reopening of the schools while suggesting they should be open in a phase-wise manner. Though the children build stronger natural immunity, still the parents and the guardians need to take precautionary measures in sending their children to schools, he added. The former head of ICMR suggested that the district officials should decide on the opening of the schools based on the COVID-19 infections reported in the areas in the last 2 weeks. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia court on Sunday has issued a 5-month prison sentence for a citizen who removed his mask and refused to respond to the instructions of a security man. The criminal court in the city of Jeddah issued the decision after a Saudi citizen took off the mask and refused to abide by the instructions of a security officer during his field work on the Corniche beach. As a result, the security patrol team arrested the man. Later, he was released on bail after the crime of not wearing a mask was charged against him, and he was also informed of his legal rights. Earlier, the accused confessed to his crime but later denied the charges, claiming that he was walking in the Corniche with a mask in his hand and he took it off because of the heat and harsh weather, and he was surprised by the security man holding him and asked him to stay away from him. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Taliban government in Afghanistan, confirmed in an audio message on Monday that he is alive and not injured. The message, tweeted by Taliban spokesperson Mohammad Naeem, follows reports that Baradar was injured or killed in clashes among the Taliban. Taliban spokesman says rumors of killing of Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the Taliban's deputy PM, is not true. He has been saying the same thing about Habibullah Akhundzada for the past 2 years, but so far in the past 2 years, no one saw him or heard from him until now. Earlier reports said that Faiz Hamid, the head of Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence ISI, had rushed to Kabul following a clash between Baradar and Haqqani-supported groups in which Baradar sustained injuries. That's it for today. Thank you, viewers.